because we have ideas, but maybe you have better ideas than we have. And the other one is, okay, we noticed that there are shared representations, so like this so-called social representation, but we also have outliers, and how, I mean, people think differently in some cases. So how much do you think that outliers, this from a methodological point of view, can be interesting or not? Because they can be interesting qualitatively, for me maybe, for my thesis, but can they be also interesting for policymakers? People thinking a little bit out of the box. Okay. Or you maybe have other questions.
Okay. So,
but I want to hear you.
yes, Sara said it already. Are there questions? And I hope there will be questions. Anyway, I enjoyed it very much to be part of this.
You wanted to be the villain.
Yeah, to play a villain. Hey.
You should change your career. I mean, you have the potentiality.
I don't have a question. I have an answer for you.
Okay.
This is my own answer. You have a question.
Yes.
Especially this first one, how can this make us incorporate someone? In my case, I did my case in Nepal Wireless Networking project. The idea is to find out the stakeholder from the company. Some intermediary can be one solution to get this misalignment among the objective of the project. So you need to identify the stakeholder from the community.
In our case, they can be the staff members, for example.
From that, they belong to that community.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So they can play as the intermediary, the role of the intermediary.
In some cases, not all of them.
So that is one solution. In my experience, I have seen.
But sorry, you say intermediaries like they can be formed in a different, like they can be trained in a different way, or they can just communicate back to the.
Because they have a root in that community, so they work as representatives to the community as well as you can say, the intermediary with the government.
Okay.
So they have the understanding of the context. Yeah. They know the development context. In this project, wireless project, Mahavir Poon is a person who is actually intermediate and who knows the context of that community, and then he is lobbying with the government. So this is how he is actually trying to align this, the objectives of decision makers with the community development.
So from our point of view, we will be also giving them the results of our research, giving the intermediary the results of our research,
Exactly.
not only the government.
Like I contacted with this intermediary, and then I did research, and I'm sharing my research result with this intermediary. And based on that, it is also reflecting, and is also getting some idea for the policy making. This is how we can contribute.
Thanks.
How diverse is the user community?
The user, how diverse? In which sense? I mean, in between them, between themselves, or?
Yeah, the professions, demographics,
Okay.
age profiles, income profiles,
Yeah, it's
ethnicities,
quite
languages.
diverse, but it's quite diverse, but I would say that most of all people, especially the people attending like the computer courses, which apparently it's the most used services of the
So that
CNC.
will be about 18 to 20-year-old kind of profile?
Yeah, they can be, for example, students, or they can be, they are most of all government officials, like people working even at a low profile for the government in a way, but they need to use the computer, so the government send them to get the certificate at the CMC. Yeah, but I would say that most of all they are students and government officers. Then, if you broaden the use of the telecenter to the photocopy machine, which is so important apparently, then there you find the whole community, because apparently they need photocopies or they need to digit and print document, but they are not able to do it, and they ask staff members to do it for them. So they need like to have something written, but not written by hand. So they go there and they get this service. And in this case, it's almost all the community that need it. Well, so you can also find merchants, you find, yeah, even maybe not peasants, but agriculture for sure. It can be agriculture.
So the revenues are coming mainly from whom? This set, the photocopy set, or the training set?
The photocopies and the training are the two most required services, but of course to attend the learning courses you have to have a certain level of education, because you have to be able to read and write in Portuguese at least, which it's not necessarily common in all the communities where the CMCs are. In some communities, the majority of the people speak Portuguese just at school and not in their daily life. So,
But tell me, what is your experience? Do you think this CMC will elevate quality or help in somehow in ICT for D, or is D actually continue to do? What is your experience?
I don't want to give final answers, but well, when I went there, I was thinking, oh, nothing works. I mean, a little bit like the consultant that was here. But interviewing people, I saw that, well, what does interest me is not what I think, but what they think, what is important for them. And apparently for them, even if the reason for me is silly, for them it's not. For them it's very important. So I think that, yes, these centers are very important for these communities. Then, of course, they could be improved. There are many things that should work and they don't work. In some cases, they are really a waste of money, because you buy one new thing and the day after it's broken. So there are things that can be improved, but I would not say after seeing that they are not important, especially the radio part.
What is the business model? Because she said, the staff said that they don't get a salary, but she asked the woman to pay for some service. So
For electricity.
it's for electricity. This money go just for electricity. Or what are the plans for the future, since the government is not going to support them for eternity?
Why look at me?
That's what you said. We are not going to support. So what are the current business model and what is for the future?
Okay, first of all, we cannot speak about one business model, because we saw that there are many models applied in the country. So they should be, the CMC should be one model, and they are trying to talk, especially from above, of their model of the CMC. But we have 10, and we saw at least 7 different business models and 7 different CMC models. So, which is good on the one hand, because we see a little bit of appropriation of this by the communities. So I can say that in some cases they can have enough revenues also to pay at least the core members of the staff. So they can, of course, their services, they are not for free, or not all of them are for free. And they earn something from the radio, from advertising, or from sending messages through the radio. They earn something for photocopies, they earn something for like computer courses, and all the services that they offer. Of course, these prices must be at a community level, so they are very low prices. Well, low respect to the standard of Maputo, I would say so, of the city, but maybe not low for all the people of the community. So, anyways. This money normally is used to pay the expenses, so like electricity, the internet connection, water, painting the walls when they can paint the walls. In some cases, if they are good, they can pay the core members of the staff, so the people that are always there, the coordinator, the trainer of the telecenter. Normally the radio is more based on volunteer work, and people go there to earn an experience or just for serve the community. In other cases, we saw that instead people, the core members of the CMCs, are hired not directly from the government but by an institute of the government. So in those cases, they have a little bit more of disponibility of money, because also the other point is, okay, they can be able to pay the electricity, but what if a computer breaks? Do they have the money for that? So they also, some of them do write projects to be funded, or they offer special programs in the radio funded by NGOs, and like little projects and little ways to earn something, some donations, and to go along. But normally they pay more the expenses than salaries.
Okay. We leave it to that. There's a little break, I think, till... Yeah. Okay. Take your time for also providing the feedback for the first role play ever at IPID, I think. Yes. Is that true? The first one? Yes. Applause. And the break will be till 4:15. And then we have, I'm sorry, is it true? Till 4:15, yes.
So you'll find in the survey also for each actor there will be a Likert scale. So we have
I hope.
Worst actor ever.
You played very well your role.
And that's the community.
Googling.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is my goal. They are creative. Because one of the things they do is they use media like use non-commercial to create like a so that's they used to pay the salary for the staff.
You can go ahead. I don't.
And we have IT internet cafes all the time.
No.
There was a time when they just gave it to this guy to run, and this is and every month he said, oh, I'm on this and that. So they had enough. Okay, we can't manage it. All you do is just pay 10,000 a month, and then from there, he's like, we have a complaint. So then he also thinks, how the actually running. We have like this whole taxi, like you say, the library is running.
Or use it as a part of something that is paid. Because I think to share like events, retailers using the software or the content for commercial purposes. If it was I'm not sure if it can be used as part of software.
I mean, I don't know.
That's great.
I don't know people and even I can help like people like my dad. It's like they know where they can find money. What are the kind of activities they do? Religious charity activities.
No, I'm not sure whether it
I think and they know where to connect.
I have this thought.
yeah, there's this sweet Danish pastry right on there's a pillar. Right off the door, you will see there's a table with some stuff to eat. Go ahead and help yourself.
got the time.
or you can even bring it in if
Backed by
you
even
want.
Morgan were very good.
Exactly. The Creative Commons seems to me a little bit much more simplistic, where it's really end user. Reusable.
It also came from Lawrence Lessig, who's also a lawyer. He's also Howard.
And in one of the things that we have, because in our town now we have like 2 or 3 and
I was wondering why.
Actually, I was.
Maybe you were confused with whether you were an actor or a
No, actually, it's
anything.
actually the way through is that the Italian
No, it's that year.
my region,
Just of the cases,
the dialect of my region, when they try to speak English, they speak like that. And I think I got mixed up.
Yeah, you sounded as if you wanted to do something else, but you ended up doing something else, and then you just wanted to be different from your normal accent. So you settled on.
Yes,
You were an individual with a different drive. You can use the lines.
But it was not.
So disturbed.
somehow my jacket is renewed here. Could you please?
I'm glad you talked to me anyway.
Huh?
I'm glad you still talk to me.
Well, I talked to you because I can't charge my laptop otherwise.
That's okay. Good reason.
Now what do you do?
That becomes a copyright violation, and you can sue the guy, take him to copyright is common, common law is been around for centuries, so we're safe on that. The company comes with these new forms of technology. So copyright doesn't work for software.
But isn't it, for example, why does it work? For example, the code is and those that have published don't either have the right to sue.
This water?
Oh,
This water is
So he was preventing not you put a copyright on your book, for instance.
Yeah, but cannot you put copyright?
Connected before.
Yeah, you do.
That way.
Objective was not
Take off.
blocking.
So I'm putting in the YouTube. You don't mind, right?
How easy to be to retrieve that information. Okay. Or are you tagging my name?
Yeah, maybe.
So for example, with patent becomes a problem because if you define a certain object and then somebody takes it and patents it, then suddenly people,
The one cannot touch it.
even from the people who made it, they cannot touch it.
How many?
So you need a computer.
No, and I borrow your remote. I'll just connect my Mac.
I think it works if there are more than one Mac selected.
Oh,
It's fine. There's only one.
So others shouldn't be. If others are watching movies, I'll stop them maybe.
You want better? How much will you take?
Okay, I'll try.
Don't keep all. I'm going one I need one.
500, so I need one.
Can you pass me the black folder? The black folder.
I hope it will work. Let's see how we do this. Okay, how will I get this?
Could be not a big problem for a powerful political leader. You have the helicopter just flying around the place.
Yeah, take the helicopter.
combination.
This data I have
Very good suggestion
about these people.
to have this in the program.
Oh, thanks. Let's see what happens when we ask the people for a feedback.
I mean, it's still a good combination of simplifying and
Yeah,
thinking.
Yeah, she did very well. I think she did very well.
Are you going on? Are you next? Yeah.
You have to learn now.
I will just walk behind you then.
Yeah, we have a
Because I didn't know it.
No, you didn't. You don't want me to. I didn't find you on any. You let me.